Hello everybody, this is the Nightmare Man, and I'm pissed because I just lost 40 minutes of footage. Turns out the audio fucks up a lot with my goddamn OBS. Anyways, I just finished murdering everyone in the sanctuary. That was fun. Fuck my life. Can't believe I lost all that fucking footage. Anyways, Nightmare Man back with Mikey McFuckingFisto. I have a horse apparently. Where am I? Where's the fucking door? The fuck? Oh. Yeah. Oh, hey.
The ritual of purification is complete. Well done. The Black Hand is most from Hail City.
Don't call me your child.
Go now, child of Sithis.
Fuck you. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I have a horse, right? So I can just fucking skip that shit. Wait. Shut up! Oh my god! I didn't even realize that was Shalamare! Fuck you, armored nag. But no, I'm gonna have to get Shadow armored up before he dies. Like that. Let me just appreciate this. Ah, it's so cool. Here we go! Should probably actually read that. Fuck weaknesses. Where is he? Oh, this is a traveling episode. Fuck my life. Fucking traveling episode and shit. This is gonna be a fucking long travel sequence. Bareback in this bitch. When I think of a story, I can tell so it's less boring as fuck. How about the experience that made me hate Minecraft servers? Or at least, like, survival servers. So, like, basically, I had logged onto the server because there was... Oh my god, Shadowmare, are you okay? because it was grief friendly, like it accepted griefing, and it was a no cheat survival server, right? And when Jesus Christ, are you gonna survive? What the fuck? Fuck it, if they die, I'm resurrecting them. But, and as I logged on to the server, there were these people already on there that were just talking to themselves, talking to each other, saying infidel a lot for some fucking reason, even though, I mean, I don't know, it's just like an extra fact, I guess. And like the most interaction I'd had at that point was like this one guy came to the place where I was building my house, and he asked if I was new to the server, and I'm like, yeah, and he's like, oh, cool, and then walks away. And it was a grief-friendly server, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna protect my house with a TNT trap. That doesn't really come back into the story or anything, because that's like, Jesus Christ, Shadowman's gonna die soon. But yeah, I moved on my house and I left. Well, I said I didn't leave because as I was building this house and stuff, this guy, I can't remember his name, but it was like zero something game, whatever. And he was such an arrogant prick. Like you could feel that 9-year-oldness coming from the screen. And that's being generous. That's a generous age. Like I'm probably overshooting the age. I'm gonna puke right now. And he's just talking, and he says something to me because my name's Nightmare, and he's like, "Oh," because he assumed I was a girl, despite the fact that my Minecraft username is the Nightmare Man 5. And he starts talking to the other ones, and apparently he's like big shit on the server. Or as a raider from Fallout would put it, he's pretty slick shit. I guess that's a slaver more likely. Oh my god, Shadowmere, you're so fucking hurt. Do I have anything that can heal you? Fuck it, I'll just resurrect you. So, this guy was apparently pretty cool on the server to the friends. And if you did /world, you were taken to like a sky world. That's where all the others were. And of course, probably because the overworld was already blown to hell. So, as I'm sitting there, I'm just building my house, he's talking to me, and I'm like, he says something about how a mare is a female horse, and I'm like, a nightmare is a scary dream. Or he said like a night horse, and I'm like, a nightmare is a scary dream. And he's like, oh, you're scared? I'll protect you. And it's like, dude, know which battles to fight, and this is not a fight you will win. Especially since it's not even a fight. Or like you're just being a creep. And then I'm like, dude, I'm a guy. And he's like, ew, leave, you pervert. And it's like, boy. And as I'm building my house, he like starts talking shit about me. Because I ended up getting killed by a zombie. Because I was already low health from like falling and shit, and then the zombie came out nowhere. That's besides the point, at least. And eventually I decided, hey, I'll go check out the /world thing. And at first, and I found his house, right? It wasn't even a house, it was just a big platform with a bunch of chairs and a big table. And all of the chairs had labels on them like, oh, admirer 1 or something other 1 or girl 1. And then I'm like, I'm trying to be peaceful. And he like hits me with a stone sword and I like defend myself, or not defend myself, I walk away. He calls me a coward and it's like, motherfucker, I could kill you, because he wasn't wearing his armor. And eventually starts hitting me again, and I run away again. And he chases me onto this bridge, right? I'm lost in this cave. But he chases me onto the bridge, which is over, like, the abyss. And a zombie comes up behind him. I don't have time for this. A zombie comes up behind him and pushes him off, and he calls me a cheater. And I'm like, dude, I'm not a cheater, a zombie just pushed you off. And then he says, no, zombies are my friends. Blah, blah, blah. And at this point, I'm just like so done. So I start checking all of his chests while it's respawning. They either had nothing in them or nothing of enough value to take. So I just start walking along the bridge out of there. And then one of his friends, or floozies or whatever, show up. And they are wearing full diamond enchanted shit with diamond enchanted sword. And they kill me, even though I wasn't doing shit. Nothing that really warranted getting killed. And so that made me pretty pissed. I spawned in the regular world. Not in my house because I didn't have a bed, but I didn't really expect to get back there. And so I'm pissed, and I'm younger, a lot younger, so I'm crying a bit. Because they'd been ruining the fucking thing for me this entire time. And as I'm fucking crying like a little bitch with anger, I like type in chat, or just like sit there, head in my hands, fucking little bitch tears coming out of my eyes. Then suddenly one of the people says, infidels ruin the game. And so I type angrily, so you're an infidel? And they say, no, infidels ruin the game or something. And I'm like, so you are. And there was a small back and forth that I just gave up on. And I never went. The only time I ever went back to that server was so I could change a sign I'd left, which was, it gets better. Because it does not get better, and I just replaced it with that guy's name, and then said his friend's name, and that said they ruined the game. And they did. They really did ruin the game. And that's a long-winded story with no real point, but hey, I had a fun time telling it. It's also really early in the morning right now. Or really late in the night. It's 4 o'clock. But, yeah, that whole experience ruined most Minecraft servers for me. There's another one that really, like, sealed the nail in the coffin, though. It wasn't a PvP or, well, maybe it might have been. It wasn't a griefing server. It was like White Rabbit or whatever. It had something to do with a rabbit. And I go on there. I spend like an hour or something. Maybe an hour and a half, maybe hour 15. I spent a lot of time on it, right? Not long, but a while. And I decided to take 15 minutes to get food, so I logged off. I came and I put my valuables, well, not my valuables, but most of my stuff in a chest, and I leveled out an area for myself, right? To build my house.
I'm sorry. Now. My children, whatever for? Oh, you, so you're now...
Yeah.
What was the thing? I'll let you go. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, so I leveled up one area and put down a chest, put most of my shit in it. I think maybe it's a few of my valuables, except maybe my diamonds. I may have put my diamonds there. By the way, I put a lot of my shit, my good shit, in that chest. So after I came back 15 minutes later, I log on, and the chest is gone, the area is not leveled out. The only things I still have are the things that I had in my inventory. And I'm fucking fuming. And it turns out that something happened, that a glitch in the server or something, and it was like thrown back. And I was fucking pissed. Because not only, fucking Christ. I know I shouldn't cheat, but fuck you. I just want to have fun. I want to find a fucking... I want to have to find a fucking key or lockpick. Anyways. And the people running the server... Oh my god. The people running the server weren't apologetic at all about what happened. No, they said sorry once and then said, if you guys keep bringing it up, we're just gonna fucking ban you or whatever. Which is bullshit. Because that is entirely their fucking... Of course we're gonna be mad. I fucking lost everything I had in like a quarter or like fucking 20% of the time it took to actually get the shit. So yeah, I'm gonna be pretty fucking steamed. And I kept bringing it up. I just kept saying all my shit is gone. Not all my shit, but all my stuff. And then ellipses. Which is the 3 dots. Which, by the way, if you use more than 3 dots, you're not using ellipses correctly. To my knowledge, but I'm not a grammar teacher. That's just take my advice with a grain of salt. Anyways, that little tangent aside. Fucking... I want to play Minecraft with my friends. Thing is, most of them don't have Minecraft, or think it's a joke. And the ones that do, we don't know how to actually, like, set up our own little private server. For survival and shit. So we just hop on other servers. And the most funny one that I can remember, well, the 2 events, probably on the same server, One, I made an iron golem named Bruno and had to end up burying him so my friend wouldn't kill him. That's the end of that. I thought this was really funny. The really funny part is, so like, you're not supposed to break other people's houses in the server. And most of the time you can't because you'll have put like a claim block down. But this guy didn't. And we found this house by like sailing in the ocean for a long fucking time. And eventually we come across this house that's unclaimed. And instead of claiming it as our own, we decide to destroy it. Like, we left a little bit of wood, but we broke all the glass. And me and my friend, we were just laughing our asses off. Because this poor guy would, if he ever did come back to the server, he'd find his house in ruins.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
And for no reason other than he didn't put a claim block down. Maybe I should stop talking about Minecraft. Oh my god. You can touch the roots? Jesus Christ. But yeah. I never noticed you could interact with the roots. I feel like I should end this before it gets too long. So, this has been the Nightmare Man with another episode of Mikey McFuckingFisto. And we've got Shadowmare. Shadowmare, guys. Guys, that you can really tell the difference between them now and Skyrim. Then again, that's for a lot of different reasons. But I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, comment. Although if it's too harsh of a comment, odds are I won't allow it. I'm kidding. I'll take any fucking attention I can get. Share, I guess. Either way, have a nice evening. I know that all one of you watching probably didn't enjoy it, so yeah. I hope you enjoyed my fucking rambling about Minecraft.